welcome back guys. So today I decided that I was going to show y'all my collection of Pegasus that I have. And these two are my newest Pegasus foals that I have, and I'll get around to showing y'all them later. But starting off, we are going to start with this Alicorn that I have. I don't even know what I almost said. But let's move on over here to where you can see them better, have a nicer view. So originally I named this one Whisper, and I really liked the coat on this one because not only was it blue, but it had the lightning Clyde pattern on it. So I'm just lucky that I got some type of pattern, wasn't just a normal boring whitish blue color. So another Alicorn that I have is this guy. And I wasn't a huge fan of the blanket Appaloosa with the black wings. It just didn't really look nice to me. So this one, honestly, for a rating is kind of mid for me. Could have been nicer, in my opinion. I would have been grateful if it was just all gray, but it's fine. You know, whatever works. Next is Face Your Fears, my next Alicorn, and I wasn't a huge fan of the face marking on it. It just kind of throws off the vibe, but overall for like the body coat and everything, I really liked this one. And next I'm gonna show you most of my dragons that I have, and I don't really have any super pretty dragons. I feel like all of them everyone has already seen before. I feel like dragons hit their phase a couple months back and they just kind of, I don't know. I feel like no one really has a big of interest in them anymore. But if anyone is interested in how I bred these dragons, feel free to leave a comment in the comments and I will respond with what I bred them to. I just figured I would show them because they have wings, and I'm showing my winged collection today. So not only Pegasus, Alicorns, Pegasus, dragons. I do not have the flutter wing, and I wasn't super hyped about how the flutter wing looks, so that's why I only tried twice to summon it, and I did not get it either times. I have no idea what horses I got instead of the flutter, but it was nothing super amazing. I remember that. I think they were both like 4-star horses, or maybe just like a regular old Friesian or Clyde. Probably a duplicate of something I already have. Anyways, so here are the rest of my dragons. Alrighty, and moving on to my Pegasus collection. So this was my first Pegasus that I ever actually bred to get. I'll show you guys later what my first Pegasus ever was, but I was super excited with how this one turned out. I love black and white coats in general, so the white socks really did it for me. And this one, Orange Creamsicle, was my first Pegasus, and somehow I bred this one to someone else's horse, and I got that black and white Pegasus. I wish I could remember what that black horse looked like that I bred to and whose it was, but somehow I got that Eclipse one. And I'm gonna be honest, the rest of these Pegasus, I don't know, I guess I don't really care for them. I have to explain what I bred them to, but if you are interested, I will let you know and talk about it more in the comments if you are interested in any particular coat. Most of them are duplicates, like these gray ones, and this one was almost a duplicate with another one that I have. It's the same like black and white markings except for the facial stripe, the marking on the face. So I have two of these black and white ones. And this one is one of my favorites just because it's a solid black and it matches with most of my outfits. And I love black horses, so this is definitely one of my favorites. Oh yeah, here's that other black and white paint that I was telling you about. It just doesn't have that white stripe on the face. It has a solid black face, which I thought was really pretty. I like it better than the stripe-faced one. Oh, and I named this one Double Eclipse because it looks just like my first Pegasus that I showed you, Eclipse. The only difference was I got a different main color option. It was the black fading into the gray and the dual colored. So I named it Double Eclipse. These ones I don't care too much about. I have two of these like peachy color coats. Some people would think they're pretty. I could really care less about them just because I wish there was more color options for the wings, because it gives you like the colored wings of the hair that comes on your horse, and I don't know, I wish we could customize the wings. Like we could choose our own colors, kind of like how we do for the mane and tail colors. I wish we could do that. I feel like the developers should definitely add that into the game because it would make it a lot more customizable and interesting in my opinion. I feel like it would be like a new category of customization that people would really love. And I really liked this one, Prancer, because of the little white dots it got on it. I don't think I have a coat like that, where it's like an Appaloosa blanket with the dots more towards the back. And I'm not really huge on these Appaloosa blankets in general that actually look like a blanket Appaloosa. I'm not huge on them just because they're so common and it comes in the catalog. I really liked this one. I really liked this dapple gray. It was really pretty. And I really thought I wanted a peacock pattern Frisian, but I was not too excited with how this one turned out. I bred to a peacock and it turned out looking like this mess. I mean, I guess it was kind of unique, but I wasn't super excited about it. Same with this one. I thought I was going to get something unique and special with this, but I literally just got a plain orange horse with a white stripe on the face. Like, how boring and dull could you get? This is one of the few Clyde Pegasus that I have. It's kind of similar to the coat of the other black and white paints that I showed you before, the Frisian Pegasus, but this one's just a Clyde. And this was my first Clyde Pegasus that I bred to my first Pegasus that I ever got, and it was okay. Nothing super pretty or exciting about this one. Another a little, I guess it's not technically an Arabian, it's a Pintabean Pegasus. Really awkward looking, but it's black and white, so I thought it was pretty. Now, this one is the only quarter horse. No, I think this one might have been a paint Pegasus that I bred to. I think I bred to a paint, not a quarter. Yeah, it was a paint. And I really like the leg markings on it. That's why I bred to the paint, so I was hoping for some unique markings. And I bet the coat is super pretty, but with my low quality graphics, it kind of just looks like gray with maybe dapples. I have no idea what it was. I kind of like the coat on this one with like the little, I think they're white dots. It's really hard to tell with my graphics. I'm really hoping to get a computer soon so I can be able to play this on higher graphics and see the coats better. Here's another one of my just gray horses. Nothing super exciting. Gonna be honest, I don't know what much to say about all these Pegasus. They're just so plain and boring. But I think that was it for the Pegasus. I think that was the whole collection. Oh yes, I didn't show you this Alicorn. I totally forgot about this one. This is one of my favorite Alicorns. I only have 4 now, I believe, of Alicorns. 3 or 4. But this one's my favorite for sure. It definitely matches the outfit that I have on right now with the blue hair. Super pretty. I've gotten tons of compliments on this one. And I think that was it. I think that was all the horses that I had with wings. / dragons. Oh, I totally forgot. I had some more breedings from this past week. I told myself I was going to save money on gems and not buy more and do more breedings, but I guess I caved into a few breedings. So this was one of my newer Pegasus, which you already saw that I had equipped earlier. I absolutely love this one because it has the same coat pattern as Rocky Road, which I was kind of hoping for, a Roni pattern, which I got, thankfully. But it was a duplicate, but that's okay. I'm just happy that I got a pretty Pegasus. I guess this was my breeding therapy for the week. I think I could have just gone with breeding some regular horses and not doing a Pegasus breeding, but that's okay. I was thinking that it would be really cool if the tricolors in the mane and tail would stay in as it got older whenever it was grown, but we'll just have to see. I thought it'd be pretty. Oh, and some adorable pictures that I got. You know, I wish there was a way we could, like, I don't know, edit the wings in pictures so they weren't, like, in the way. Like, we could move the wings up to adjust them. That would be really cool. Oh yeah, this was the other Pegasus foal that I had. He had that pretty tricolor from Say My Name. And I did compete in a race this week that I thought you guys would like to see. It's a very satisfying race. Let's just say that I did very well. I'll let y'all watch.
Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Listen every part of me, I'm free from what I'm living in. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Listen every part of me. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. Because music is my therapy, therapy, therapy. Music is my therapy, therapy, therapy. Music is my therapy, therapy, therapy. Music is my therapy, therapy. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Listen every part of me, I'm free from what I'm living in. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Listen every part of me. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. Because
And this picture was the picture I entered for this week's photo contest, and the theme was family portrait. I think I did pretty well on this picture, so I'm hoping I get placed at least in the top 100 for some decent prizes. Oh, and I got bored one day and decided to do a photo shoot with the swans by Agricola. I thought it would make for a good outro to a video, so thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe if you would like to. It really helps me out also. And I will see you guys in the next video. I will probably do a video showing all of my Frisian coats that I have and Frisian sport horses. But if you guys have any other ideas for videos, please let me know in the comments and I will look into making videos specifically just for y'all. Thank you. Bye.